Mike Jones here with Ken's. It's Christmas time again. Boy, are you going to love this show. Let's get inside and check it all out.
Ken's audio video. Ken's service what we sell. Middle Georgia's only in-store personnel. Middle Georgia's #1 sight and sound source. Go to Ken's.
All right, a lot of vehicles are remote start ready, and folks just don't know that. We have so many folks come in, especially now that it's 1.1 degrees outside, and they want to be able to warm up the vehicle. So a lot of cars have this. This is kind of like Dodge deals. This is a Dodge Ram 2012, and this vehicle is RSR ready. As you can see, it has lock and unlock and panic, but where there's a factory remote start button, which goes right here, it's not present. So they'll come in and they feel like they have to buy the whole shooting match, because 1 year ago you had to buy a factory security system and all these crazy features that end up being $700, $800, and $900. Well, guess what? From about $199 and up, we can take your factory key fob, which means you don't have something hanging off of it, and bada bing, bada bang, this allows you to have remote start on your 2012 Dodge Ram. Now, with that feature, you also get a lifetime warranty, which is really, really nice, and we install it right here. So if you have this vehicle, I've had people go out and buy a new vehicle just to have remote start. Now let's get to the next part. A lot of folks come in and want more headlight, more fog light. We carry a company that is totally wonderful called Kenson, and what they do is they do it the high and the lows, and they do fogs. This is what they call a 12K brightness. You're probably seeing a cutaway right now of a 6K brightness, which leans a little more towards white. This is the blue, and I'm sure you've seen these coming down the road, because a lot of folks, when they see them coming down the road, go like this. I've had many people flash me because they're so bright that you can see so far with them. But listen to this. On top of this, this is only $199 per pair. So you have a high and a low. For $400, you have what the factories charge, $2,000, $3,000, even $5,000 for high intensity discharge lights, HIDs. So when you come in, I've got a demo vehicle where you can see all this, but isn't it cool that you can keep your factory key fob and you get the headlights you really wanted when you bought the truck in the first place, and they're available for all kinds of cars. So go in the Macon or the Warner Robins Superstore, get your remote start on so you won't be cold, and get your headlights so you can see. All right, huge Christmas special is going to be from Pioneer or Alpine. Now check this out. You're going to be able to get AM, FM, CD, detachable face, 200-watt amplifier built into it. The Alpine actually has USB and Mini. The Pioneer has Mini, but with a remote control. You'll have two pairs, not one pair, but two pairs of speakers. And check this out. The package through Christmas will be, as long as I can keep them, $299. That's an Alpine radio and 4 speakers, or a Pioneer CD player and 4 speakers for just $299. Now, you may need a kit or a harness, and all that stuff's extra, but installation is free. All right, 2015, this is the Hyundai Veloster, which, by the way, they didn't make a way to put a radio in this car until this year. Metro and the guys at Best Kits have finally come out with a way for you guys that own these cars. I love these cars, and they're all over the place, so I know everybody's looking at that factory radio going, really? So now, here's what they've done. This kit actually feels and fits just like stock. I love the way this looks, but now you can put a proper radio in here. The touchscreen radios from Pioneer for the 2015 models are out now. They're going to range anywhere from $249 and up. The navigation radios like this are going to start at $749 and up. Navigation meaning navigation. You have AM, FM, CD, DVD, and a full-on navigation setup, which I love. Now, with this, you have all the road maps. There's no disc. It's all built in from a hard drive situation, but it's a fantastic LED screen this year, which makes them a lot brighter. I left this door open for all that light to come in, and you see that it does not affect it at all. Now, and also with that backup camera input, it's so nice because check it out. This thing fits right at the tag. It's really nice because as you're moving, as you can see everything so you don't bump into anything. I just look at that picture. We're totally in reverse right now. Awesome. Sound quality is incredible. Check this out. Hold on. Boom. Bada bang. Hit my Bluetooth. Let's go over this. Now with Bluetooth audio, you can stream your music without plugging it in. However, it does have a USB where you can plug it in. So if you want to charge it, you can. But if you just want to stream your music to it, bada bing, bada bang, check this out. You have full control. Listen at this quality of sound. I'm mean. Hold on, let's give it a little bit more. That's just 4 speakers. This thing has a 200-watt amp built into it. Is that crazy? Streaming right from my phone. Simple, right? Now, check this out. Factory steering wheel controls came on this car, so if I'm riding down the road, I don't lose any of the safety features of being able to turn it up and down, which I think is a must-have if you have these features built in. This edition is only like 99 bucks. So when you come in, just talk to somebody in the Macon or the Warner Robins Superstore and just let them look up your vehicle. That way we can make sure it all fits like stock. And now the stuff's so affordable, it's crazy. Installation's free. What a Christmas gift. If you have somebody you even like a little bit, you gotta buy them one of those. All right, you know, last month we talked about the fact that Sony finally made a gigantic 4K, and I say finally, they've been out 3 years, but 79 inches now, the predominant size and the largest of large. Now, the reason I bring this to your attention is these are the new series called the 900Bs. Now, they come with a sound system built into them, and you can even connect a wireless subwoofer, I'm sure you've seen a cutaway of that right now, to it, so you kind of get a simulated surround sound without having to have a sound bar or anything. Amazing. Now, in the 65-inch world, they did exactly the same thing. They make it both ways, but listen at the sound quality. This is insane. That's TV sound, folks. Now, what's cool about Sony is they listen. Check this out. Let's come around here. What Sony has done is they have also come out with, per your request, TVs that just as thin as you can possibly make them from the corners and from the bezel. Their XBR, which is the best they make, they now make a 65-inch without speakers, which doesn't mean it doesn't have sound. It doesn't have the big Mac Daddy sound in case you have surround sound. And the 70-inch also, and look how narrow. This 70-inch TV is only 63 inches wide for a 70-inch diagonal, and check it out. It now comes with a Skype camera built into the set. This is now, and I'm kind of spitting out stuff, and a lot of folks are going, what the heck is 4K? Now, 4K is this kind of clarity is 4,000 lines of resolution, and until last year, the maximum amount of resolution you get was 1,080. 4,000 lines of resolution, 8 million pixels, full smart panel, and listen to this, the 55-inch for the Christmas special is on sale for $17.94 right now. 55-inch all the way up to the big boy 79-inch, and 36-month no-interest financing. Come into the Macon or the Warner Robins Superstore because the Christmas season is on. All right, whenever you come into one of the superstores, we got 2 in Macon and 1 in Warner Robins. What you got to know is we have a lot of installers. We got service techs. They're kind of in the behind the scenes. But these guys, these sales folks, they have got amazing knowledge. It kind of feels kind of like the Ken's bunch. All these guys around me right now, they got what it takes to help you pick what you want, keep it in budget, but most of all, service after the sale. Awesome. All right, Roddy Baptist Church down in Cochran. Let me tell you, when me and the pastor got together and started talking about technology, that's a hard thing when you've had no technology, and wow, did they jump into the deep end. Now, if you look up here on the sides, those are Sharp Aquas. That's their nicer series, the 60-inch LEDs. Now, the reason they are so vibrant is because in the last year, the LEDs have changed so drastically. They are 3 times brighter than they were even 2 years ago, and that just gives you an idea how great it is. Now, another really cool thing about this church is they are full HD. There's no coax, there's no nothing, and for you techies out there, it's all Ethernet, Cat 6 Ethernet, driven through balance. If you're a techie, you understand that. If you don't, it just means you have a really, really good picture. Now, with that, he can show all of his scripture. I'm sure you're seeing a cutaway right now because he also has a way to film. He has a camera as well. But let me flip you because this is the cool part. When his praise team's up there in the choir and the pastor's up there, all of the messaging can go up here. So as you're probably seeing a cutaway of their booth, what we did is we have a laptop in there that has a nice PowerPoint. They're going to go to Pro Presenter in the future, and what that will allow them to do is they'll be able to put scripture with all the cool, pretty stuff for the congregation up there, but they'll be able to put messages up here for the pastor like, hey, you're running over, you know, hey, we're ready to eat, or whatever it is. They can put messages up here to keep him rolling, but it not affect the congregation. This camera up here is an SDI camera. You're going to see a lot of that in the future for us. And what these are is they are 1080p cameras. It means they will record in full HD. But like a lot of the bigger churches, you know, they have like the remote control robotic cameras. A lot of the smaller churches will end up with a standard camera like a security camera. And what they've done is they've made that easy to maybe not have the expense of a robotic camera by using the SD camera full HD. All right, in their nursery, this is super cool. This is a Samsung, and we did this in a 23-inch, but this shows the overflow. Before they had this speaker hooked up and it sounded all goofy, and if you can tell, that looks just like the one I had at Alexander Four Elementary School, and yes, that was in 1974. But my point being is, look at how cool this is. You have plenty of sound, but in this room, if you look right here, David, they'll fill this thing up with kids, and the problem is the volunteers, they have 2 or 3 of these rooms and their fellowship hall that miss the sermon. So now they have the TV and they can show the sermon. Everybody gets to see what's going on in the sanctuary, and they don't miss it, and that way you keep your volunteers volunteering. Now, in here, they had good sound. We did not have to mess with that, and it was a cool thing to come in here and just tune and clean up all their cables and just get it where it sounded like it was supposed to sound. The booth that you see was built by our carpenter, Gene Johnson, and my guys all got together because they had a booth, but it was about this big, but we had this much product. So we rebuilt the entire booth and just kind of maneuvered everything around so that the sound AV man is still inside the congregation. What we have a lot of people do is they'll build a church and they'll put all the product in a room, and the problem is you put a guy inside a box and he don't know when things go wrong or what needs to be changed. So when you're doing your sound booth, you got to let us kind of do what we do, and by keeping it inside the church, he can make changes on the fly. Now with this, if you keep in mind, all of this still stayed in a traditional format. So all of us that's still in a traditional church, I understand where you're coming from, and you're always going to have folks that say, hey, there's no room for technology, but it's the only way that our churches can grow. Price-wise, it is super duper affordable if you're truly invested in making sure that your church grows. I mean, all of these flat panels, depending on size, they're going to range anywhere from $400 and up, depending on if you go 40 or 50 or 60 or 70 or 80. We got laptop computers that come with PowerPoint starting at $14.99. They go all the way up to whatever you want. And the booths we build to your preference, to match your stain, to match your pews and everything. So Roddy Baptist Church in Cochran has got it going on. You got to get down here and serve with them. It's nice.
Hey, this is Robbie Jones, pastor of Roddy Baptist Church, a place where we worship the Lord Jesus Christ, and we try to be faithful to His Word, and striving to live in obedience to the kingship of Jesus Christ. Here recently, we as a church have decided to update our sanctuary. We've put some big screens in the sanctuary to help with our song service, and also to help even teaching throughout the service, being able to put up PowerPoint and different things like that throughout the service to help people as we strive to learn God's Word together. I'm very thankful for what Ken's Audio has done. The customer service that we received from them was great. The quality of the products that we have is great. We're very satisfied with what they have provided for us. And it's just our prayer that we would be good stewards, and that we would use these things that we have been provided for the glory of our King, and to build strong disciples for the Lord Jesus Christ.
All right, now listen, you got to make sure you go onto the kensonline.com website and register for the monthly giveaway. We give away a gift every single month, no matter what. You got to also like us on Facebook, and you'll see kind of what world we're constantly being blessed by y'all to be in. At Kens_AV, that's our Instagram. You can go there and see what's going on kind of on a daily basis, of all the cool features and pictures that we get to do. And of course, go to the Kens YouTube channel, and you get to see all of the archives of everything that we have done. We try to archive it at least 2 years back, so you can see cool stuff. There's a lot of stuff from Gary and Pro Sounds that shows off newest instruments and stuff like that. So there's a whole slew of stuff in the social media that you get to see what we do. I love it. All right, when Christmas comes around, parents are looking for a way to get their kids' passion, or even their own music passion started. Am I correct?
Absolutely.
And then with brands, tell me what we got going for Christmas.
We've got 3/4 size acoustic guitars for $99.
Love it.
Full size for $129.
Phenomenal.
If they want to do the electric thing, then we've got it by Fender and by Peavey. The Peavey comes complete with the amp, case, strap, cord pick, strings, DVD for $195.99.
So $195, you get the full meal deal here. And then what about the Fender Squier?
Fender, exact same thing, except you get a set of headphones with it also.
Phenomenal price.
$229.
$229, $195, $129.99. I gotta tell you, man, if your loved one ain't worth $100, we need to talk. Go. That is nuts. What is it?
This is a Yamaha YPG 235,
Right.
76 key piano style keys with an X brace stand, a throne, power supply, sustain pedal, everything that you need to be playing for $299.
$299, a Christmas special. It comes with everything but Roy. All right, Crush drums. I know this is the last set of the 2014 series that we have. I know they retail for $13.99. Give me the low ball.
$899.
So $899, full meal deal from Crush, and of course it's got this crazy green finish, which I absolutely love. So get in here, check it out at the Ken's Pro Sound Music Store. Gary's your deal maker for $899. All right, again, guitar, this is the time to buy the Christmas season. Check it out. This is our entire wall, and there are so many deals. Ibanez RG410QM, that's $449. That's a $700 guitar. Check it out all the way down, $189. $179, $719. I mean, in other words, it's all over the map and it fits everybody's budget. What about bass guitars, Gary? Tell me about it.
Love this bass right here. This is a PV Milestone. You got a precision and a jazz pickup on it. Look at the price of that.
Oh my gosh, that's less than half price. That's $169 for a $350 bass guitar. Come in a bass guitar, and all the guitar amps are on sale anywhere from about $89 and up, depending. And I've got it all in stock. Christmas sale is on, and that's the man to see. All right, when you get a chance to come in the Ken's Pro Sound Music Store, check out our new Chauvet light display, LED light bar, strobes, everything you can imagine. We keep all the Obey series controllers in stock, but I've got a great demo where Gary can show you what fits your club, your group meetings, or most of all those churches that we do so much lighting in. Bam, Chauvet is on it. All right, PV's new series of powered mixers are such an amazing deal. Check this out. This is 200 watts. 4 channels of input plus EQ built in, just $195. You go up to the next size up, you double in your power, you get 2 more inputs, still a built-in EQ with an effects channel, just $295. And then the big boy has 8 channels with effects and EQ, still 600 watts of power, just $395. This is where PV is good at it. They are so good, it's portable, comes with its own durable casing, everything. Wow, perfect. All right, now we're in the acoustic room at the Ken's Pro Sound Music Store. I'm with Gary, you know the Brainiac Gary. Breedlove is our brand. We love them. They are American made. Tell us the deal.
Oregon, USA. Breedlove with the Discovery series right here. I have it in a natural top and I have it in a sunburst. I have it in dreadnought size and concert size.
Okay, and tell me what the package comes with.
The package is coming with 3 sets of strings, a deluxe gig bag, and a guitar stand.
So, and what is it selling for?
It's normally $700.
$700 Christmas special?
$329.
Oh my! So basically, for $329, you get $700 worth of product, and it's made in America. And
got a pickup.
And got a pickup. Come in here and look at these new Breedloves. They're awesome. Gary tunes them for free. And that is how it's done, folks. Yeah. All right, PV's PVX series. I have to have Christmas music played in the background for the obvious. They make these PVXs in 12s and 15s, and check this out. They're on sale for Christmas for $229 and $279, 12 versus 15. These things hold about 1,500 watts of max power, folks. And I love this poly shell they come in. They come with a handle so you can carry them, and they also come with a base on the bottom so they can be mounted. PV is where it's at. Come in here, and I've got these on demo at the Ken's Pro Sound Music Store, and you don't have to listen to Christmas music. I'm just in that mood right now. Now, here's what you got to remember for all you folks, you musicians out there that got all these gigs for the month of December. You know, Ken's has the custom shop where these guys will come in and tune and fix and repair and get you ready for the gig, and it's an instantaneous response. What that means is if you come in with an issue, these guys know this is how you do your thing. So come in and see the guys at the Ken's custom shop and let them make sure you're running smooth. All right, in the ATV and the UTV world, we have so many folks coming in, they want more sound. And we end up, sometimes we build it, we fiberglass it, but this company, SSV, they build this piece to mount up above your head, which I love. It's completely weatherproof and weather resistant, I should say, which is nice. It holds 500 watts of power. It is completely weather resistant. Look at this housing that locks in and has a seal. You can put anything from 4th, 5th, or 6th generation inside this housing, and it keeps weather out of it. I like the soft touch buttons that can take it so if you spray down your vehicle, you don't end up tearing anything up. But check this out. It also has Bluetooth connectivity, so you don't have to plug anything in. You can just wirelessly connect. And with 500 watts of power, goodness gracious, all this is fiberglass and nice, and they really stress to us how much they have put these things to the test of not coming apart when people get out there and get their mud on. So come into the Macon or Warner Robins store and check out SSV. This is nice stuff. All right, listen, it's Christmas time again, and I can't remind you enough. And a lot of times we get folks coming back to shop with us that came in last Christmas, and now this Christmas they're buying for their loved ones again. And what's so cool about that, and a lot of times what we forget, is it's free installation at Ken's. Now, since my daddy started this company 36 years ago, it's always been free installation. Unless you just get some crazy, I got to have a custom fiberglass, spaceship, which we've already done, and it's always free installation. Now, check this out. Whether it's the Pioneer AM/FM CD player that we have on sale for just $89, or it's a Pioneer or Alpine touchscreen navigation with DVD player for $1,500, the installation is free. No gimmicks, no hassle. I've heard that somewhere before, but it's free installation at Ken's. All right, this is a 2014 Audi Q7, and I do mean this is very, very serious. I just got finished telling David, I said, I don't think this car is like 10 or 15 grand. I think it's a good bit more than that. This is insane nice, and as you can tell by looking at this layout, you cannot put an aftermarket radio in here, but that's not a problem anymore, because you're seeing a cutaway right now of the JL Clean Suite. That allows us to add our amplifier and our speakers inside a vehicle and get all the sound quality without having to modify the dash that doesn't really allow that anymore. A lot of the cars are like that. Lexus is also that way now. It's kind of just different. Now, here's the coolest thing about this. Came with the Bose setup, which for a lot of folks, Bose is probably plenty enough, but for us, it's not. Now, before you Bose Elodiacs get all weird on me, I want you to show you this. This is the Bose speaker that came in here. Hold on. And that is the back of it. Completely plastic. Listen to the resonance of that. Okay, that's what's going to be playing into your ears as well. And then here is their tweeter. This is made in China. This is made in Indonesia. That just gives you some idea. So I think you got a little duped on that one. Now, we took it all out and put in Made in America, JL Audio. You're seeing a cutaway there right now. It is incredible. How incredible? Listen to this. This is nuts. A little classic for you. You want more? Anyway, let's go back. Now, that's Michael Jackson, who I love. Now, listen, the deal behind that, all that clarity and all that bass, it's so cool because what would we do? We put it all in factory locations, except this particular gentleman wanted a little show for his go, if you will. You're going to love what comes next. All right, I told you he wanted a little bit of show and go with this. This is something cool right here. This is something we just started doing here. These are the Audi rings, if you want to call them that. It's pretty cool. They're built into the door, so they turn off when you close the door. That's really cool. Another feature that we did for this is we put in the Viper Smart Start. Now, what this is, it hooks to your smart vehicle, and when you start it up, this allows you to crank the vehicle, lock and unlock the vehicle, open the trunk and all that, all from the touch of a button. This allows it to fire. Now, with this, sometimes, is that not crazy cool? So with the touch of a button, bada bing, bada bang, it's cooling off, it's warming off. I like that. Remote start's been around a long time, but not from a smart device feature. Now that's cool. All right, and in the back of this Q7, this is where the magic happens. My men, they are unbelievable at this. We just started doing these LED laser cutting lights, and bam, check that out. These are the new TWC. I mean, is this insane? Completely lights up the whole halo. There's your Audi rings. The gentleman said he loves white LEDs, and you heard the sound quality is absolutely insane. This is a custom-built box, which can be removed. Underneath the storage here, we stored his amplifier. We also stored the clean sweep and everything. So at the end of the day, he has taken up a total of 10 inches by 14 inches by 6 total out of this whole vehicle that holds 6 people or 8 people and all that stuff. This is the way it is done, folks. This is a new world that we've gotten into, and I just can't applaud my men enough for the perfection of the sound, the creature comforts, perfection. All right, we do a lot of these outside venues, folks. It does not matter if it's summer or winter. They want their fire pit outside, they want some comfortable chairs outside, and now they want audio and video, which I love. Now, what's cool about this outside is he kind of already had the green egg thing going and all that, but he was like, Michael, I sit out there, but it's kind of just quiet. So we came in, and this is Sony's new 60-inch smart LED. Check this out, 240 hertz. I mean, it is magnificent. These things are less than $1,300, depending on which of the 3 models you buy. But check it out, they're super thin. We put it on our articulating arm, which I'm sure you're going to see now. It allows me to pull the TV out from the wall, which is really, really nice, or it can go all the way flat to the wall if we choose. We even put an alarm sensor back there. His alarm company came in and made it where nobody could take it. Now, in the world of sound, this is what's so cool is he has a lot of sound. These are Klipsch's new CP6s. These are going to be ranging anywhere from $299 for a pair and up. They have a lifetime warranty. You will never buy another one. And listen to the music quality. These guys have really done a great job of producing a speaker that has phenomenal sound quality. But listen to this thing. I'll crank it up a little bit for you. Listen, is that crazy? Lifetime warranty. You only buy them one time for $300 for a pair. That is amazing to me. You flip it right back over, hit a button. Again, we're controlling all of the product. I want to make sure you know this is inside his garage on a shelf because we don't want it out here in the elements. We have a cover being built by Chaverns that'll winterize it if there's ever a time that he's not out here, but I'm guessing not since it's 35 degrees outside and it looks like they had a party last night. Now, this is a detached garage. As you can see, there's the house, here's the garage. So we had to literally dig under the ground, under the sidewalk to get into his crawl space because we extended the internet out here so that way he can stream Netflix and Pandora and YouTube and Amazon and anything in the world that you want to get. So at the end of the day, this is how it is done. It's super affordable, but again, he says we spend so much time outside, we have to entertain, we love it. I love it. All right, now another great Christmas gift is Sonos, and let me tell you about Sonos. As you can see here, this is the app on my phone, which you can put it on any smart device, any iPad, anything you have, no matter what. But it allows me to have control of my music. There's Gloria Estefan. But I can break up my zones and have different music throughout the house, or the same music like I'm doing right now throughout the house. Pretty cool. But listen, this stuff is so affordable because basically now, I haven't played a CD in so long. All my music is on my devices, right? And this allows you to connect without having to dock like we used to. Check this out. What a great Christmas. Look at this. Sonos called the Play One. This is on sale for $199 for Christmas. This is cool. This little piece allows us to connect to any internet source that you have. Then the Play 3 is $299. This is basically the big brother. And then they have an even bigger version called the Play 5, which I'm sure you're seeing a cutaway right now. But listen, for $200, this thing is portable. You can plug it anywhere in the house as long as you have Wi-Fi and stream music right to it for $199. Now wait till you see their new surround sound. Now the coolest thing about Sonos too is this is called the Play Bar. Now this is made for folks that want to hook it right into their television. It has a single fiber optic in. That's right, one wire. Now check this out. This gives you surround, but check this baby out. This is Sonos' sub. Now listen to this thing. Listen. Is that nuts? Feel that bass? This also wireless, just plugged into the wall. Now listen to this. Right now we've all had one wire to hook up our entire Play Bar and our sub, but check this out. These are the Play Ones that I was just talking about. These can be synced in to be rear surround sound speakers. Listen. You hear that? Now you can have a full 5.1 surround sound with one wire hooked up and have full surround sound from music and full surround sound from your TV. And that is the way it's done. What a great Christmas gift. All right, I want to thank you so much for watching our show. This is the last show of 2014, and we get a little teary-eyed at these moments. We have really got our mittens into a lot of stuff this year, and I'm thankful for you allowing us. I'm very blessed to be able to serve the Middle Georgia area. I'm thankful for the folks that work for us. They are amazing, and they are so very passionate and keeping up the Ken's tradition of service and service and service and service, if that makes sense. I also want to thank the Greater Macon Chamber of Commerce. We were in a rating of the best small business in Middle Georgia. Right to the end there, we thought we were going to win, and Secure Health beat us. But anyway, we got second, which is good runner-up, and it's such a prestigious award to be in there with 50 or less employees, and I'm very, very thankful for that vote. Okay, I want to leave you with this. In Matthew 1:21, it says, "She will bore a son, his name will be Jesus, and he will save us from our sins." It's very important that you know how important that is. That verse is so very perfect. Now, I'll leave you with this. Even if you're a believer or not, God is very real, and he loves you very much. Okay? Come see us at Ken's in Macon in Warner Robins.
Service what we sell, middle